Forum, Beyond the Pages, a podcast that tells the stories behind the stories of Florida Humanities award-winning magazine. I'm Andrew Quintana. We're looking into the many faces of Florida's communities this season as we speak to the writers featured in our fall 2024 issue of Forum. This week, writer Medeia Sharif on her story, Miami Nights. The nightlife of Miami has been well documented. Dance clubs and high-end restaurants are common across South Beach. However, there is also a more quiet Miami nightlife happening in the neighborhoods across the city. Instead of booming basses and cigar smoke, you'll encounter stray cats and historic architecture. That's where Medeia Sharif finds herself most nights during her regular walks around her neighborhood. As she tells us, the silent view of the city inspires her more than anything.
I grew up in New York City, and then my parents moved down here when I was 11. I lived in Broward for a very long time, like over a decade or so, and then I got a teaching position in Miami about 21 years ago. Well, I walk a lot. I barely drive my car. I'm a big walker, and I live in a more suburban part of Miami. I think people associate Miami with parties and the nightlife and the beaches, but I captured my night walks. When I think of suburban Miami at night, I just think about porch lights and architecture and raccoons and opossums, and it's actually really nice and quiet walking through Miami on a typical weeknight. Well, weekends are a little bit different here, but weeknights is just very peaceful. Walking and noticing the flora around me, the animals around me. I find it very meditative to walk late at night through these neighborhoods. When I first came here, I thought it was impossible to walk around, and I thought the same thing. Oh, you need a car, or maybe it's too dangerous to walk around, but it's very safe. It's amazing how far I can travel in 30 minutes or an hour. I explore my neighborhood and all the surrounding neighborhoods. I'm one of the few people who does them. I don't see too many people doing them, and I feel like a lot of people should do them. I did notice during COVID, there were more people walking, so maybe other people have, discovered the charm of their neighborhoods. But Miami has really cute little neighborhoods. They have names like Shenandoah and Silver Bluff and Coral Gate, and they have these amazing homes. Many of them are old, and it's just interesting, seeing the flavor of each home and how different owners and property managers have made them unique throughout the years. If it's particularly late, I'll see foxes. Sometimes I'll see a raccoon staring back at me. Sometimes I come across a flower only one neighbor has. It's a very different looking flower. Sometimes I know their name, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll come across, I think I came across a starfruit tree. Only one neighbor has that. We had a really hot summer. The summer felt very extended. And I don't know, there's something about walking at night when it's hot. If I feel the plants feel alive to me, all the palm trees and all the shrubs, and there's a certain melody I sense from them. Something about how they rustle at night. I don't know, it just seems like a very just a peaceful, almost spiritual time for me to walk, particularly during the summer. Since I'm a writer, I get a lot of ideas just walking and wandering around, and sometimes something I see at night does make its way into my writing. If I'm writing a longer piece, middle grade or young adult, the architecture of a house will make its way into my writing. I did scribble notes down about my night walks, like for a picture book, because I have been writing a lot of picture books lately. I would love to write a book about what I see during my night walks. Since it's geared for children, just I would focus on the flowers as well as the animals I catch sight of, because then that's an opportunity that many picture books have an author's note at the end. That's like an educational piece, 1 or 2 pages. So I would focus probably on the plants and animals, and maybe make it a little adventure that a child has at night. I think people should try it out. Like, walk at nighttime, walk in your neighborhood, walk in surrounding neighborhoods, and it's just enjoyable. It's meditative. If you're the creative type, I'm sure you'll get a lot of ideas. No headphones, no earbuds, no music. I listen to audiobooks sometimes, but not always. And just be aware and be one with your surroundings.
That was Medeia Sharif on her story, Miami Nights. Forum, Beyond the Pages, is produced by Florida Humanities. Our music was created by Tampa Bay area musician JJ Padishal. You can follow him on Instagram at JJ Padishal Music. Want to get the latest issue of Forum delivered to your door 3 times a year? Become a Florida Humanities member by visiting floridahumanities.org/membership. Until next time.